Reb Shmuel David Friedman writes in his Sefer, B'didi Hav'ovda, a story about Reb Yaakov Yosef Herman Zatzal. Everybody knows that he had a special madrega when it came to helping people, when it came to Achnosos Orchim. And he had all kinds of Orchim, people who never Shabbos came, they had no place to eat. You can imagine what kind of people, even drunks came to him. Everybody had a place in his home. Everybody was welcome, no matter what. And there were some guests that used to come to him that nobody else wanted. But by him, open door policy. That's a godless. And with his own RACHMANUS and SAVLANUS that he had mercy and patience. He would take care of them by himself, and he would take care of them that they should have a machaya and enjoy your meal. People smelled, people had lice, people were disgusting and homeless. By him, it's my schus to have you at my Shabbos table. That was Rabbi Yaakov Yosef Herman. His son, the famous Rebbetzin Ruchama Shein, who wrote the book All for the Boss, says that her father had a special thing, that he always made sure to give the cholent himself. He served the cholent himself, and he would go by himself, and he would take the cholent, and he would go to each person, to each guest, and he would serve them the cholent. One time, he bought a beautiful new bekisha. It was an expensive new bekisha that he had. And the first time that he put on the bekisha, he started serving the meal. He came to the cholent, and he took the cholent, and he went over to one of his guests, somebody who was not 100%. The guest took the entire plate, and he threw it at the kapata, the new kapata of Rabbi Yaakov Yosef Herman, and he screamed, "I don't like this!" Wow. Right away, everybody was in shock. Everybody was around the table. They were gripped in fear. They were all scared. Look, it was a crazy kind of thing that happened. Now, Maisa Meshuna. They were all, like, they didn't know what to do. And this guest, he chapped himself. He realized what he did. He got scared from what's going to happen. He got up from his chair, and he ran out of the house. What would you do? Listen to a Gadol Ador. Listen to a tzaddik. Without cleaning his bekish from the hot cholent. He opened up the door, and he ran after him. He ran after his guest. And everybody's like, I don't know, I would be like running after him with a baseball bat. After a couple of minutes, he came back with the guest, all relaxed, with his arm around him, and he brought him in, and he relaxed him, and he said, I'm going to give you another plate of cholent, and I'm sure this one you're going to love. With a big heart, he got him to come back down, sit down at the table, and he gave him more cholent. Afterwards, he cleaned his kapata as much as mutter on Shabbos to do. And his son, Reb Nachum David, was standing next to him, and he said, Abba, Tati, atozokuk l'kol kach harbe SAVLANUS. You need to have so much patience, said Reb Yaakov Yosef Herman. Im yesh belibcha RACHMANUS, ein chazokuk l'SAVLANUS. If you have in your heart mercy, you don't need to come on to patience. What's driving us? Sometimes we look at it like a duty, a job. It's so hard, so difficult to deal with people. The more love you have, the less patience you need. It becomes, this is my tafkid. I'm happy to do this. I'm earning my stripes. This is what I'm getting schar for. I'm happy to do it. I love this person. I'm going to go out of my way. I'm going to do everything I can because I want to. I love this person. Why do I love him so much? Ahavas chinam. And that's what a gadol is being all about, because the ketanim don't do it. The gedolim taught us what to do. Never to embarrass somebody. Never to tell somebody, get out, you can't be here. Never to close the door on somebody. Adarabah, the ones that are not behaving properly, to show more RACHMANUS and more RACHMANUS and more RACHMANUS. And when you do that, you open your heart and you become a rachamim. You go in the midas of hadbek b'midaisa of Shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu, mahu racham afata havei racham, chanun, erech apayim. You become godly. You don't need patience. It doesn't grate at your nerves anymore. Im yesh belibcha RACHMANUS, ein chazakuk. You don't need to come on to the midah of patience. It's a pleasure. You're doing God's work.